My name is Amara, and this is the story of how my mother and I learned to survive without a man who never stayed. My father left the day I was born. At least, that's what Mama told me. He said he wasn't ready, she once whispered while combing my hair under the mango tree outside our small room. But God knew I was ready for you. We lived in one tiny room with cracked walls and a zinc roof that sang loudly whenever rain fell. Mama sold roasted corn by the roadside. I followed her there after school, sitting on an empty paint bucket, waving smoke away from my eyes while she fanned the fire. Amara, she would say, smiling through sweat, one day you won't sit by this fire. You'll sit in an office with air conditioning. I used to laugh. Air conditioning felt like a fairy tale. Money was always short. Some nights, dinner was just garri and water. Some nights, Mama would say she wasn't hungry, but I knew she was lying because I could hear her stomach growl in the dark. Then, Mama got sick. It started with coughing, then weakness. Then one morning, she couldn't stand up. "Don't miss school because of me," she said, her voice thin like paper. But how could I? The hospital said we needed money for tests and medicine, money we didn't have. That was the first day I truly felt afraid. I started working after school. I washed clothes for neighbors, I cleaned shops. On weekends, I helped an old woman grind pepper at the market for small change. My hands became rough, my back ached. Sometimes I cried quietly while scrubbing someone else's bathroom floor. But every time I wanted to give up, I remembered Mama fanning that fire for me. One evening, I placed the medicine on the small wooden table beside her bed. "Mama," I said, softly, trying not to cry, "you have to get better. I can't do this alone." She looked at me with tears in her eyes. "You are not alone, Amara. You've been my strength since the day you were born." Weeks passed. The medicine worked slowly. She began sitting up, then standing. Then one morning, she walked outside on her own. I had never felt so rich in my life. We are still poor. We still live in that same room with the singing zinc roof. I still work after school. Mama still sells roasted corn, though I don't let her carry heavy things anymore. Life is not easy. It has never been easy. But sometimes at night, we sit outside under the stars. Mama leans against me, her body warm and alive, and we laugh about customers who try to price corn like gold was inside it.